How do the people around you change as you do your inner work? Well, I find there's 3 categories that people fit into as you go through these changes. One being neutral. They kind of stay at a certain place in the middle. They're not really bad and they're not really necessarily the best. Then you have the category of people who just fall right off because they are not going to align with you in your new, more positive state and mindset. And then you're going to have the people that are going to improve with you. So we're going to talk about each of these categories, how to identify them, and we're just going to go a little more in depth so it doesn't seem so confusing when you start to see these things and you can identify them easier. So the first one we're going to start off with is the neutral group. And for those people, they're not going to be people that you need to really rush out of your life, but they're not going to be people that you really feel super connected to anymore. They may be some people that you really got along with at one point, but now you just keep spending time with them and you don't feel like you relate to them. You feel like a little bit of an outsider now, and you just don't understand why it doesn't feel the same as it used to, and you're kind of looking for it to be like that. But these people, it's not really going to go back to what it was. These people still could be great people to have in your life, but these people you're probably going to want to distance yourself a little bit from, because they usually stay at this certain level that is possibly going to hold you back a little bit. So you're going to want to move these people out a little bit if they're in your inner circle. Maybe move them out just one level, or maybe you don't want them in your life at all anymore, and that is completely up to you. What feels right to you, you'll know. But another thing is, when you see these people and you see that you don't really relate to them as much anymore, you can see how much you've improved, because if you look, you can see that you don't align with these certain types of values anymore that maybe they have, like maybe their mindset, their way of thinking, their way of living. It might just not align to the current version of you anymore, but you can look at these people and see how much you have changed. So that is a good way to see what changes you've made. Next one is going to be the people exiting your life. These people, you're not going to be able to stop it. These people are going to go running out of your life because they're going to realize you have some level of self-respect now. You've been improving. They cannot match this energy level, and they're just going to leave your life. And it's like really simple as that. Like, you can't stop them. You can't hang on to them with your claws. You don't want to hang on to them with your claws. You're going to see these people and they're just going to be like repelled by your positive energy. And you're going to be like, oh, maybe you couldn't even tell before that these people were the bad ones, but you're certainly going to be able to tell once you start doing that inner work and really improving, because now they're suddenly going to have a problem with you. These people come in many different types, but to keep it plain and simple, they will be running right out of your life. And that is good. You're going to say, you know what? I'm glad they did, even if I wanted that person around, if I thought that person was supposed to stay in my life and wasn't bad, that sucks that they were. And you just got to get over those people, because you know what? It's a blessing that they have now left your life, even if it doesn't feel like it at first. And then the last one, the most positive one, the people who will improve with you. Now, this is going to be very apparent. You're going to have certain people that really, really level up and change with you. Maybe it's they see that you're doing it and they're like, let me join in, like, let's do this together. Or maybe it's just on the sidelines, they're like matching your energy because they're meant to stay in your life. Now, everybody is a reflection of you, and I'm not going to go too much into this on this video, but the people who are meant to be in your life are going to reflect you, and the people who are not meant to be in your life, they may reflect your bad tendencies for however long, but once you start improving, they're no longer going to have anything to reflect, because they're not going to start reflecting the good that you are giving to yourself, and so that's why they leave. So let's be clear on that one. But so the good, that's why the good people will start mirroring you on the good things. They'll start improving too, whether it's they know you're doing it or they just naturally start doing it. I have noticed the people that I couldn't really remove from my life, the people who were once very negative, whether it be family members or whatever, people who were pretty negative, they started saying things that I would say and like being more positive, And it was like really weird to see that change, because I knew these people weren't gonna be really people that I could distance myself from, and they were very negative, and I was like, kind of sucks, like I don't think they're going to improve. But they really actually did start to improve. So some people, if you can't get them out of your life and it doesn't feel right for you to remove them from your life, sometimes those people can up level right along with you, and they're not really, and they might not match that same level, but every little bit helps, and your joy and new way of thinking may rub off on that. But the most important people are the ones that are going to be like the best people in your life, and they're going to start leveling up too. And you know what? That's great. But you're really going to notice this. And then even random people, you might notice that random people are being nicer to you too. But I'm definitely going to do a video on how your reality mirrors the way you think, basically. Me editing here, I just wanted to say that you're also going to notice that there's going to be new people that are coming in, people who are aligned to this new version of you. So it's not going to be just people leaving your life. There's going to be new people coming into your life too. So it's not just like all going to be bad and you're going to be like left with less people. It's going to be you're now ready for the new people to come into your life that are even going to help you up level more and stay true to the person that you want to be and are becoming. So just wanted to add that back to the video. But I hope this video was helpful. I think this is an important one to be aware of when you're going through inner work, that the people around you will change, and it's going to be different for everybody because everybody has different types of people and different types of categories. But if you recognize people that aren't great in your life, they're probably going to fall away, leave your life as you improve. And the good people that are meant to stay will improve with you. And the people that are meant to be phased out maybe a little bit are not really going to change at all, because they never really were bad in your life. They never had a bad impact, but now maybe you just don't really align with them anymore. It's going to be the same types of categories for everybody. Let me know in the comments if you have experienced this, or if you have another category that you've seen people fall into. I have personally only noticed these 3. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like this video if it was helpful, and please subscribe to my channel if you like stuff like this and self-improvement, inner work, mindset shift type things. I post all of that here. I would love to have you as part of my community. So also, if you have any other video recommendations, please comment them below as well. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night.